world experts taught that human being came from monkeys. And when I say my father was a monkey, this is what we heard, this is what we studied. But it is not fact, it is a completely wrong theory. But like that, if you go to your parents, they had better tool, better understanding. But we believe that means that today's science, which is shining, that is only the correct thing. And we started to throw all the things like rotten things. That is why all over the world hospitals are increasing, medicines are increasing, diseases are increasing, and the biggest industry which will give 100% guarantee that the profit is hospitals. This is management. The biggest lobby, the biggest mafia company is the medicine lobby. You cannot do on the medicine mafia. They are such a big mafia company. It is not the mafia of the Russia or anything. It is the mafia of the medicine doing. Our politicians, our so-called health experts, they all are getting money, and they say you take the vaccination. If you take the first vaccination to corona, it is okay. After 2 weeks, second corona vaccine is tender. Then comes third vaccine. Then comes booster. Then comes booster. Then comes booster. Now they say different. But this is all big lobby, and they have the strength to brainwash so-called intelligent people. We are helpless. They are pumping film star, expert, health expert, big doctors with big names behind their name. They are coming and say, we all say, we all rush to the vaccine. But in the end, we are hearing some different thing. Once upon a time, if you go to the hospital, did you took the vaccine for corona? Did you took? This is what now they say. Did you took the vaccine virus? Then you will have some heart problem. Now they change the sound completely. So what I say, that means if you want to study our roots, there are some original peoples done something which not easily come up in the front row. You will have to go through the back door. Then only you will see, because all the mafia is against them. The politician mafia is against them. The medicine mafia is against them. So-called rich mafia is against them. So such people will be killed all over the world. Yeah. So they are not going to live for long. If you tell the bitter truth, all the people will target you, and one day you will go to hell.
あるところに男性がいてですね、その人はゴーヤが大嫌いだったんですね。ゴーヤのことをパーバカって言うんだけれども、そのサンスクリット語かな。でもうパーバカもう本当に大嫌いで絶対に食べなかったんだけれども、ある時その人が可愛い女の子に出会いました。でお互い目があって微笑んでいい感じになって、ちょっとなんか川辺に一緒に歩きに行きました。でも大好きになってしまって、男の人が女性にあなたの名前聞かせてって言ったら、パーバカですって言って、でしたらなんてスイートな名前なのってもうコロッとなって、でその日から彼はもうゴーヤがないとご飯が食べられない状態になって、逆にだからその味の好みみたいなのもこうマインドによって決まるところがあるからみたいなことを言いたいんだと思うんですけれども、でその何がいい知識かっていうことをインドはそのインドの文化だからっていうことよりも世界の全部の文化から一番いい知識をみたいな風に考えているところがあるので、なんかこういつもそうだけど日本のとかっていうと絶対こういう風に話が返ってくるところがあるので、そういう感じかなと思うんですけれども、で、私たちこの短い人生で70年生きてても覚醒して自分のやりたいことやれる時間は15年20年しかないので、その20年の中で何を学びたいかっていうことをかなり気づきを高くして過ごさないとダメですよっていうことで、私たちがその広告とかに どうしても洗脳されやすいので、その20年をここを信じて生きていくのか、本当に自分を目覚めて生きていくのかはあなた次第ですよっていうことを言いたいと思うんですけれども、で、この医療分野っていうのはもうほとんどマフィアと同じなので、その力とお金によって政治家をコントロールして、で今回のコロナワクチンをなんか俳優雇ってテレビでバンバン CM して、もう誰も逆らえないようなと、すごく頭のいい人たちまでもコロッと洗脳されていたような状況だったんで、私たちでさえもやっぱりそういうのは難しいんですよっていうことと、で、世界でこの本当にいいものを伝える、例えば苦味はいいんですよとかって言って苦味で治りますよって言っちゃうと、その製薬会社の利益に反してしまうので、こういう自然療法とかを伝える人は実はすごい殺されたりするんですね、製薬会社に。でなんで寿命が短いんですみたいな風に言ってましたけど、なんでこうバックドアから賢く学んでいく必要があるみたいなことだったと思います。
Hitler had a minister for propaganda. He was a very intelligent man. His name was Goebbels. His technique is he will repeat the lie many times as a truth. So when it is repeating, it goes to the brain. If you see a kind of music in the advertisement, you will say da 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 da. You will say, and it will end up in some tablet or some injection. But they know how to catch it. So if you repeat and repeat, a lie will become a truth. This is what the Goebbels theory. So we are continuously listening the so-called lies in a sugar-coated way, and the lie we think it is science. We think it is rational, we think it is logic, we think it is ultimate truth, and we believe it. And they know how to exploit us, and they are good in that, and we are suffering. So if you go to a good hospital, the doctor will take his stethoscope. He is not going to touch your heart. He will touch on your money purse, how thick it is. You will see. Some good dollar is there, he will look at. Now he will say, darling, what problem you have? He will ask, if you have thin, okay, you go and get one paracetamol and go away. So they are interested in you because you are not a patient. You are a money-giving substance, or you are a customer for him. You are not a patient, you are a customer. And when you come to opposite to my chair, it is my duty to steal maximum money and make money for my hospital company, and that is my duty. So it is polluted in such a way, and the so-called Goebbels are playing all over the world. What are the things we heard about the corona? Now do we know what are the lies they spread? We feel so ashamed. A few people in the WHO, they all telling everything. All the big experts are thinking it is right, it is right. The so-called bulb, this is tube light. Once upon a time, the bulb making company like GEC, General Electric company, big companies were making the old bulb. And the old bulb has 400-hour life. And the companies called all the small companies and big companies, they said, we should not make a bulb which will burn 400 hours. We should make it 100, because otherwise people won't buy our bulb so easily. And all the companies decided that, and they made 400 hour to 4,000 into 100,000 hours. This is a fact recorded in the history. So like that, the big companies will sit and have some wine. This year, which virus should come to the market in the health field? Corona, chickenpox, smallpox, flu, Chinese flu, birds flu, duck flu. What do you like? She said, nothing. So they will put it in some container and make it, and a child has to take. This is corona. They decide. So, and the experts are gone to Thailand. The doctors will give a good money, and they will say corona is coming, and all business of the so-called swamis and doctors is nothing. We are the people who sell fear. Our whole game is to make you afraid. And we are good in that. We are especially trained in fear spreading people. You are a sinner, you will go to hell, the God will take your nose. So this is what these people, so-called experts, are saying. And when the experts are saying, the experts say, you are dead. You have no way to escape. You are dead. You are saying, no doctor, I am alive. People say, fool, you have never went to school. The doctor studied medical study 5.5 years, 2 years he studied in Britain Medical College, 6 years he studied London. You have gone to school? No. You are a fool. Don't make any sound. You are dead. They will take you to the cremation place. Such a situation is coming, but we cannot do much things. That is what, but it is our common sense. Our practical intelligence can help us.
続きの話で、ナチスっていうのはその人を洗脳するためにどうしたらいいかの研究をすごいしていて、それを効率的に使ってきた組織でそれを専門にやる人もいたんだけれども、私たちの CM は今も同じようにその手法が使われていて、なんか歌を聴いていたらいつの間にか薬の CM だったみたいな感じで、その歌が頭に入ってくるのと一緒に薬も入ってきちゃうみたいな感じだと思うんだけれども、なんで薬はあんまり薬っていうのがその製薬会社によって完全にコントロールされてて、自分の利益のためだけに作られてきているものだから、病院とかドクターっていうのは患者じゃなくてもうお客様なので、その人がいかにそこからお金を絞り取るかみたいなことを考えて、自分の病院にいかに利益をもたらすかっていうことのコマにしか過ぎないので、そういうところもありますと。でこの電気を作る会社がジェネラルエレクトリックっていうか世界的な大きな会社があったんですけれども、そこが400時間持つ電球を作っていたのに、ある時からもうそれは作るのやめようと、100時間しか持たない電球にしましょうって言って、じゃないと誰も買ってくれないし利益にならないからっていうことで解約がされたんだけど、そんな風にして製薬会社とかもお金利益優先で回ってきているので、私たちが決めるっていうよりも、そういうもうあなた死にますよとかっていう風にドクターに言われたら、もうみんな恐れちゃってそっちの方にバーって行っちゃったりとかする。あとはそのドクターにこれだけの学位があって、この子も偉い国で偉い大学でこんだけ勉強してて、あなたその学位ないでしょみたいな風に言われたら、もうみんなそれ信じるしかないみたいなことにもう今どんどんなっていってて、でコロナも WHO の数人の人と数人の学者の人がわーって言ったら、もうなんかみんなが恐れてコロナみたいになっちゃったみたいなところがありますっていう話でした。
Any other doubt?
Any question?
Yes, there's still time. I'm very interested because I've heard this. The nervous system is actually the most important system, kind of. And if I look at myself, I found out that yoga actually has a very, very big effect. So, for example, if I don't eat the right foods, I have the feeling that yoga actually can balance everything without the good foods as well. Or can you tell something about that?
具合悪くてもヨガやればなんか良くなる感じするんですけど、食事なくても治るんですかみたいな、そんな感じです。
If you look the science of yoga, it is giving very good examples of right food. If you go to Hada Yoga Pradipika, you will get lot of understanding about the good food. And one of the most important book for yoga practitioner is Hada Tattva Kaumudi, written by sage Sundara Deva. He was a great Ayurvedic doctor, a great Sanskrit scholar, come a great Vedanti and a great Hada Yogi. So when you go through such great text, what you are saying doesn't have any support you will get from the classical yogic text. You won't get it. So you need good food, a balanced food. There is no doubt. But sometimes if you doesn't get it, the science of yoga will help it. But that is not the right way.
なんか食事は健康にとっても大事です。食事なくてはダメですっていうことで、昔々の素晴らしいハタヨギの人でドクターの人でスンダラデーバっていう先生がいたんだけれども、その方はヨガも、医療もできた人ですが、その先生も食事についての大切さを言ってるので、食事なしでは健康は考えられません。
Maybe I have also one question. If I was to study Ayurveda here in India, maybe I will do that for 1 year or 2 years, and then I would go home with all this knowledge. But then I heard you mentioned it yesterday, the day before, like in India you can get 140 different types of bananas. In Portugal I can only get 1 or maybe 2. There's such a rich variety of fruits, herbs here, but not in the country where I live now. So what can you say about that? To take Ayurveda to another country?
If you intelligently observe the thing which is growing around you, you will find many things which you can locally get it. That is what the beauty of 6 taste healing. The vegetable you get, some of the leaf, some of the flower you get, you can go to testing different thing, and if you have intelligence and patience, you can try some bitter thing, some astringent taste, what is available around your country. That is one way. The 6 taste Vaidya, medicine, is teaching you can heal around 80% of the health issues just by food. And in the science of Ayurveda, when you come to the core, it is nothing but the tasters are doing this magic. So we have a text called Dravya Guna theory, the medicinal property of each herb, and when you come to that, you come to the tasters. And now, with your fingers, you can make e-commerce in wherever you want, and things will come to your home with a very limited time. So, in certain country, we classify the country in a different way. In India, we have different properties. Land is there. So, some land is medicinally rich, we call Maruta Nilam. We classify in a different way the earth. So some places are very good. If you are interested to that, you should choose good land where, according to the understanding of Ayurveda, Japan is not a good place for human being to live. So it is a country where too much salt water is surrounded, and too much salt water surrounded to a country. And if you can get water with less deep, if you dig it, it is not considered to be a good sign, especially salt water. Anupa Desham, Jangala Desham, Sadharana Desham, this way we classify the land. And the best land, if you want, you can choose some best land according to that you can choose it if you are intelligent. But still, within the limited of availability, we can do many things. For that, you need a better understanding about different things, what is growing, what is available. You have to go to the natural herbal people who made a big research on that. But still, there is no other place like India and China who is rich with things. When you look to the history of China and India, why India and China has population? It is not an accident. This earth has the capacity to feed this much number of people. It is not because of the earth is actually so much rich, medicine and food. That is the reason we survived here. So some countries are rich in that way, but some countries are not. So in such a way, you have now, due to the e-communication, you can get many things, but still it's a big experiment. You should get some good advice from good people. You can find it out something. Sure.
なんかインドは140種類もバナナがあって、でも自分の国にはそんなにポルトガルだっけ、ポーランドじゃないや、ポルトガル別にでそんなないんですけどっていう、どうしたらいいですかみたいな話だったんですけれども、まあ、自分の国のそのローカルな食べ物をもっとよく見てくださいと。でアイルベーダのこの6味理論のいいところが、そのものがなくても味を理解すれば取り入れることができるっていうところがいいところですみたいなことがあって、で、まあ、ほとんどの病気 80% の病気は食を正しくすることで治っていくので、まあ、そういうふうに味を取り入れるべきですっていうことと、あとはまあそうは言っても薬草が生えやすい土地っていうのがあるので、特にこのケララはそういうふうなんだけれども、そういう国を選んで生きるっていうこともあります。その薬草が手に入らないんだったら、中でも入手可能なものを手に入れるようにしながらして工夫して学んで工夫してくださいみたいなことでした。でちらっと日本はやっぱり海に囲まれてて塩分がどうしても土地に入りやすくなっちゃうので、そういう意味では薬草も生えにくいので住むにはあまり理想的じゃないみたいな言ってます。
Any question? So you can see you tomorrow. If you want to rest today, you can rest today, and tomorrow yoga class no need to come. We start at 5:30. We start cooking. Myself and Denise will start at 3:30. Then only we can finish the work. But you need not to come tomorrow. Maybe if needed, we will tell. But
I think we like to come.
5:30. If you feel good, you can come. They will come. There are snakes. As you know, you should use the light exceptionally. Rarely. Now, due to maintaining in good way, we have less leeches, less snakes. So that you should take care. Okay. So
Thank you.
good night.